This is my first attempt at an instructional video, but I came across a problem that I felt I needed to share. Here's the problem. I had purchased this laserlyte laser target, and I'd also purchased the laserlyte 380. And let me get the 380 in there. There we go. How's that? 380 for my Ruger LCP. And as you see, this laser light, when it hits the target, sets it off. It's got to be momentary, and that'll set it off. The problem being is that you have to rack the LCP every time you want to fire this practice round. This will give you more trigger time, but racking does become fatiguing. So I designed something to keep from having to rack the LCP. What I needed and what I found worked are these anchors, plastic anchors, and these particular nails. And you only need one nail and one plastic anchor. Here you see one nail and one plastic anchor. And after you cut them, you want them to be stubby like this and short like this, and one slides into the other, creating this little, what I call, pin extension. I've got my Ruger broke down already, my LCP, and it is unloaded. So what you do is you take your slide and you put this firing pin extension in there, and you can see it in place. Okay, let me spin that around a little bit. There we go. It's in place. You have to play around with the lengths to get it just right. If it's too long, it won't work. If it's too short, it won't work. Then you can take your LCP and put it together, and you can even put the pin in. And if you wanted to, you could load the clip, because you're not going to rack. You could load the clip for weight, for good simulation, or put it in empty. So now we have the Ruger LCP assembled. We need to insert the laser practice round, and I would not let it slide back full force. Ease it back into position, and now with our firing pin extension, notice on the wall, you see now we get, and I don't have to rack it. And this way I can practice. Now if I aim at the target, and if you have a laser on yours, the solid laser will not trigger the target. It's got to be the intermittent from firing the practice round. You can set these targets anywhere in your house, and it even has a timer version on it. You can find out what you can do with the targets. But most importantly, how can we make the LCP a repeater so that we can use a practice round without racking? And that concludes my video.